Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a fragrance that came as a surprise even to myself. Talking about Nishane. Me and Nishane is like buying a Zerjov, which isn't a brand. And Nishane as well isn't a brand I was interested in. I think I smelled Ani and Fan Your Flames and the one which is supposed to be a copy of Aventus, and I don't have a very good opinion on Nishane, but this one is EGE. And the story with this one and how I came to love this fragrance is rather, I don't know if it's interesting, you'll be the judge of that. Nice, very nice packaging, by the way, with Nishane. This also had me very, very impressed. I was in my local niche store a few months ago, and I asked the lady there. I was in my marine trip, and I'm always in my marine fragrance trip, I always love marines, and I asked her to show me some marine scents, and she couldn't actually give me any decent marine scents, and she gave me this EGE, right? She gave this to me on a blotter, and I smelled it, and I didn't like, and I thought it was quite plain and quite uninteresting, but I took the blotter with me, and this is the bottle. It's gorgeous. I love the color and the packaging. I have to say this again, the packaging is quite nice. Got the blotter with me, and after a few hours I kind of liked it. A lot. So I've been searching for a bottle ever since, and I finally found one a few weeks ago, and I did give this a couple of wears, and it is, it's beautiful. It's nothing to write home about. It's just, so the way this fragrance is constructed, this is supposed to be, it's a blue scent, supposed to be inspired by the Aegean Sea, which is the part of the Mediterranean around the Greek peninsula. Is it that? I couldn't tell you, but it's definitely a weird enough take on marines, which I think and why I ended up liking it so much, because it's very, very bitter herbal. And that's the surprise, it's a bitter herbal marine scent. Now this reminds me, of course, of other fragrances, because this is not unique by any measure. This reminds me of that Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, because it's mostly a fougere when you come to think about it. And it also reminds me of that flanker from Bulgari Aqua. Is it Atlantique maybe? Or I keep getting those flankers mixed up. It's either Atlantique or Aquamarine, or who cares? It's one of those. That means, to my nose, it's not as interesting smelling as the original Bulgari Aqua. I love that one. Some people just, smell that and say that's just a shower gel, which it is, and this one's a shower gel as well. They're all shower gels. All of them are nothing but shower gels, because most shower gels are marine scents, and that's fine, that's completely fine. When you wear this, it goes, so the bitterness of the herbal notes kind of die down into this effervescent blue scent, which I think is quite beautiful, and it is quite remarkable, and it is the reason why I think I fell in love with it at the end of the day, because I was always searching for that simple, easy to like, easy to understand, easy to wear, maybe a bit more powerful than the rest. And this is decently powerful for a fresh scent, because it is a fresh, summery scent. I did try it in the colder weather, and I will try it in the winter. It's close to Christmas when I'm filming this, and I think situation might be a bit different, but I don't know what else to tell you about this. This is not going to be a long video. I got Nishane EGE. Congratulations to me. I don't recommend that you buy this fragrance. I recommend that you go and smell it. You might like it. You might find it terribly common. as I did. However, I think it's still worth the smell, you know. And let me tell you again, I have to bring up this packaging, man. I mean, Nishane is supposed to be this, it is a niche house from Turkey, I suppose. Let me tell you the perfumer for this one. He's called Ilias Eremenidis. Sounds Greek. I don't know him. I'm not familiar with his work. But the materials they use for the crafting of the box and the bottle are quite premium feeling. I've never had this type of beautiful packaging since, I think, Zerjov. I think Zerjov. They do care about packaging, and everything is just feels so very, very polished. Now, as I said, I don't have a very good opinion on this brand. I don't think this will ever change, but this is my only Nishane, but I don't know if it's going to be my last. They are very, very expensive, let me tell you, because I didn't get this one. I got it used. I got it from another person who was selling it on a forum, so I didn't spend, you know, the price for this is like 300 euros or more for the 100 milliliters and close to 200 euros for the 50 milliliter, which I have here. This is a 50 milliliter bottle and it's almost full, you know. That's quite expensive for this type of scent. I'm not going to be the one who's going to tell you this is definitely worth it, go buy it. No, no, no. Give it a smell, see if it works for you. I think it's quite, as I said, I think it's quite, it reminds me quite a lot of a Dolce & Gabbana. And I like this because it's the Mediterranean steppe, you know, dry herbs. We're going to look on the notes for just a second. Let's see what this tells us. Violet leaf, yuzu, anise, basil, mint, cardamom, licorice, and olibanum. And it's nice that I don't detect any of these. You know, I don't detect any of these, which is good. I think it's good in terms of, you know, blending and the overall how interesting the composition feels. Maybe I think the violet leaves, because of the wateriness of the scent, bit floral, just a bit. I think the violet leaf is the most important player to my nose, but the other one is just herbal. If I hadn't looked on the notes, I would tell you it smells of sage and dried grass and other bitter elements, which are quite lovely. And the other thing is, I don't know where the marine notes come from. Olibanum is quite interesting. I've only smelled one other olibanum olibanum-based marine scent, which is Dans les Bleus qui Pétillent, but that one is quite heavenly. It is heavenly. It's quite heavily based in olibanum. This one, maybe a bit of Acqua di Gio comes to mind, but it's not got nothing of the, you know, Acqua di Gio can be a bit harsh at times. This one's just fluffier for some reason. So that's it, you know, that's basically it. Me fawning over some random Nishane fragrance, which I don't think is even one of their best sellers. But you know, as I said, if you're curious about this type of scent, let me show you this, because I found this beautiful. It comes with this artwork. I found this quite lovely, quite interesting. I love it when fragrance houses do this. Memo Paris, I think they do this as well. They give you a nice little postcard that comes with their fragrances, which is a nice touch always. So that's it. If you have any other questions regarding Nishane EGE, do let me know. And until next time, remember, fragrance creates memories, and may yours be happy.